Hello, everybody. A recent subscriber just asked me a question, what orbs are. Honestly, orbs could be anything from dust particles to entities or beings from different dimensions. You see, we put so much value and emphasis on our flesh, on our bones, on our skin, on our senses. We have 7 senses that we abide by, and that gives us the reality that we live in. It's not about that. Time is a man-made concept. The veil of spirit that we exist on is made from the environment that we exist on, the realm that we exist on. So what is happening? The veil that we consider consciousness is a vibratory state, and the vibration is created by our atmosphere and 13 layers out into space. That's another discussion altogether. Because the sun is going into a slowed down version of itself, that veil of space and time, for example, in our spiritual realm is thinning. It's getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner because the sun is basically taking a nap. If the sun was actually functioning properly, like it was back in the 80s and 90s, then our atmosphere would be nice and buff. It would be nice and thick and fat, and all 13 layers into space will be completely charged up. Because our sun is taking a nap, that veil is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and it is quite easier for these types of entities or beings or angels or specks of dust, as you might want to call them, have a much easier time to interact with us physically. Okay? See, our source of light is our sun. So our sun is a vibratory being providing light to its children, the solar system, so they can light up their way through the darkness. It's the same thing with time. Time does not really exist universally. I'm having a hard time speaking. It's been a long day. Time is a concept of thought universally. Because 1 second universally, 1 second in the universe could be 1,000,000 years. Man-made time. It could also be 1 second man-made time, depending on the spirit or the entity that wants to experience what it has to learn. So, that being said, when you are witnessing an orb in our realm, again, it could be anything from a dust particle to a high-level being from another dimension. When you're witnessing certain orbs, and these orbs have different colors, it is the spectrum of their soul. The lighter, the more vibrant color the orb, the younger the soul. And if you thought that the light of speed, the speed of light, was the fastest element in the universe, you were completely mistaken. Thought is the fastest element in the universe. Thought travels with no restriction. It could be instant that you can travel to another star system just with thought. So, because we exist in matter, we believe that matter is all there is. But there's a vast, vast spectrum of matter. We only exist in a very small portion of that spectrum, in the matter, of the matter spectrum. We are more than just physical beings. Internally, we are also beings of light. And because of that spectrum of matter, and because there is no real time in the universe, at the tip of my fingertips could lie many universes. So the space that's occupying between my two hands could be full of many, many universes at any given second. And again, that second could be a trillion years, or it could be 1 second. It's relevant to the individuals who are existing in the matter in which they are perceiving their time for. This is a little complicated because there is a lot more that has to be explained, and I just don't have the time to do it on a video. If you would like to know more about this in more detail, please private message me, and I'll be happy to Skype in with anybody, and it doesn't cost anything to anybody, so why wouldn't you want to know more about what an orb actually is? And orbs are funny things. They could even have a poltergeist effect if they're just one having fun. They are that powerful. A lot of the crop circles that we're witnessing throughout the world, throughout history, are actually orb-like beings that create them. It's not flying saucers, it's not this and that, no. It's an actual orb-like creature in thought that could be sitting millions of light years away, but that thought has brought it to our realm, into our existence, to create its message. Not all orbs are safe. Not all orbs are safe. Some orbs can be dangerous. It depends if they are a local spirit and have rage in their being. And the kind of rage I'm talking about, not many of us have experienced. I'm sure a couple of maniacs out there have, but it's not a typical experience as far as a human being goes. Okay, but these type of entities could be dangerous to us. So it's not all about love and light. No, it's about experiencing the truth. It's about experiencing the balance of life. And yin and yang, day and darkness, light and dark. It's all a matter of perspective and all how you perceive your senses. And it's very important to understand this one little fact, because it could make a difference in you having a positive experience with an orb or having a very fearful experience with an orb. I fear nothing. I used to be a fearful person, but no longer. Now there is people amongst us that can use their senses to see orbs clear as day with their eyes. And the spectrum, again, the light spectrum, is not equal to everybody. There is a few talented people in this world that can see things in light. Music, any vibratory pattern in light. Different colors, different everything. There's other of us who can see auras. And there's other of us who can see orbs. And if you have these talents, then it's a lot easier for you to pick up on an orb flying by versus somebody who has no idea what an orb is, that is sitting right in front of them and they just can't see it. And that's okay, it's normal. But what is normal? And it's really a testament to the person or the individual to create their senses, to manifest their senses, to the fact that we are all the same, and we are all have the capacities for clairvoyance. But why are some clairvoyants more aptitude to the vibrations of the past or the future versus people that are not? It's because how you apply yourself, how you give yourself to the belief, and how you carry your perspective in your own life. Okay? So, orbs are fascinating. in mysterious things. And from my experience, when I go out of my body and I travel through space and time, I become an orb. So I know from my experience alone that if I come out of my own body and project somewhere in thought, I am an orb. Okay? And my essence is in that little light bulb of energy. And depending on the realm that it's going to, it could be the size of a baseball, or it could be as tiny as a speck of dust. It's that powerful. And that's my own experience. And that's what I was able to witness on my own consciousness. Anyways, again, private message me and I'll be happy to Skype in with anybody. Thank you for watching. There might be some confusion in this video, but ask me questions. I'll be happy to answer anything. Thank you. Peace.